Allow me to tell you a little tale, a tale of perseverance and reflection. Along your journey, you will be rewarded with some tips on how to do better in art and writing competitions. It was the 8th grade when my ELA teacher informed us about a local competition called Flip the Page from Thurber House. It was a writing and art contest where students can submit any of their written or drawn work for a chance to have their work published in a book with other people's work, as well as a free copy of the book. Winning this competition also made your college application look quite interesting. After learning about Flip the Page, the moment I got home, I got busy brainstorming ideas on what to write for the competition. In 8th grade, I didn't do art that much, so I didn't even bother trying to do the art stuff. I ended up writing 2 comedic stories. One about a kid buying milk for his mother, and a parody of Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Each person is allowed to submit 2 written and 2 artistic pieces. The deadline is always in January, and the winners are contacted in May. When the month of May came, I eagerly found that I was sent an email. I opened it, and I didn't win. It turns out that Flip the Page also contacts the people who didn't get in just to let them know that they didn't get in. I was a little bummed out by this, but hey, I have until I'm a senior to make it into at least 1 book. Then came 9th grade, where I wrote about a man working at a bakery being stalked, and then a group of children having their playground game imagined in their heads. Once again, I was excited to see if I would get in, but then came May, and I got another rejection email. This time, I felt a lot more bummed out and a bit hopeless that I would never get in, but that didn't mean that I was gonna give up so easily. When sophomore year came around, I knew that I had to do something different and special. I needed to blow the sock off of these judges, and if I couldn't do that, then I don't know what else I could have done. My new idea was not to be a story. It was going to be a script about a fictional show where famous meme characters are interviewed. The first character interviewed was gonna be Shrek the Ogre, and this was the pilot episode in a way to where if the judges liked it, then I would continue this format as if it was an actual show. But if they don't accept it, then the show will be canceled forever. Then for the other submission, it was just a trashy poem. I probably should have submitted a higher quality work, but my creativity was drained. And I submitted 2 artworks where one of them was a personification of the moon as a businesswoman and handsome Squidward. This was it. It was all or nothing. If I didn't get in, then I don't know how much higher the quality of my work could go. It was nerf or nothing. I got the email. I was participating in a school activity celebrating art. I'll explain more in another future video. I was too busy to open the email until it was the end of the school day. I was shocked to find that I had 2 emails from Flip the Page saying that my work had been both accepted and rejected. So, did I get in or not? I had no idea, so I sent an email asking for clarification, and surprisingly, I got a response pretty quick. It said that I was sent 2 emails because from the multiple submissions I made, 2 of them were accepted, while the other 2 were rejected. Hey, that's amazing! When I sent the email, I expected the answer to be that I got a congratulations email by accident. Not only did I get in, but I got 2 different submissions in the book. I guess third time's the charm really is true. The 2 pieces that got in were the meme show script and the handsome Squidward painting. I'd say that those 2 pieces were the ones that I put the most effort in, so good job to me. Besides getting my work published in a book, I was also given the chance to perform my script with my friends, which is what part 2 of this video will be about. Anyways, the other half of this video will be an analysis of how I got in and tips on how to win other competitions in relation to art and creative writing. First of all, practice makes perfect. Looking back at my previous entries that didn't get in, I can see why they were rejected, because they honestly kind of sucked. The main staple to my stories was humor with a mix of wackiness, but these previous stories were lacking either one or both qualities. Second of all, the amount of submissions. I didn't take the advantage that I could submit 4 submissions in total. Is it a coincidence that the first time I submitted my art was when I finally got into the book? Probably, but there is a higher chance of getting into a competition when you use all of the available submission slots. Finally, you have to let your ideas be influenced by what the competition is discreetly asking for. Sometimes contests can be a little bit biased when it comes to selecting pieces they like. In some contests, they might be looking for a certain aesthetic, art medium, or style. For Flip the Page, I noticed that some of their artworks featured in the book were about recognizable characters, such as Kermit the Frog. Seeing this gave me the inspiration to paint handsome Squidward. When looking at their descriptions towards what stories they're accepting, I found that they liked comedy pieces a lot, which was what all my stories were based on. With my most recent try, I saw that they accepted other forms of writing, such as poems, song lyrics, and scripts. Since all of my short stories had been rejected, I decided to reformat my meme show story into a script to make it more unique. Anyways, I hope this video gave some good tips on how to win art/writing competitions. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and like the video. The second part of this video will come out in a lot later, so stay tuned. Alright, bye!